Busoga Diocese is geographically located in eastern Uganda, covering Jinja City and the districts of Jinja, Mayuge, Bujiri, Namayingo, Kamuli, Buyende and part of Luka district. Its immediate neighbor is Central Busoga Diocese and the others are the dioceses of Mukono, Bukedi and Lango. Busoga Diocese is nearly surrounded by water and the early explorer John Hanning's Peak mistakenly referred to the area as an island. To the west of Busoga Diocese is the Chira River, formerly River Nile, which marks the boundary between Busoga and Mukono Diocese. The east is River Mpologoma, which separates Busoga from Bukedi Diocese. River Mpologoma and Lake Choga are north of Busoga Diocese, and the river forms the boundary between Busoga and Lango dioceses. To the south of Busoga Diocese is Lake Nalubale, formerly Victoria, with several large islands. Some of the large islands include Sigulu and Dowe and are under Busoga Diocese. The history of Busoga Diocese cannot be divorced from the history of Christianity in Busoga region. Attempts to spread the Christianity in Busoga were first made by the Church Missionary Society missionaries such as Fred Charles Smith and Cyril Gordon in February 1891, long before the evangelization of the rest of the eastern region of Uganda. The CMS first established themselves at Namakoko, Chief Wakoli's place, in South Busoga area.
The Church Missionary Society is the one which preached the gospel to Busoga Diocese. And they first established themselves with the traditional chiefs and the first church missionary societies that preached to Busoga Diocese. They first established themselves in Namakoko, in Bujiri district, under the chiefdom of Wakoli. Then they separate to the rest of the parts of Busoga. We have a number of religious historical sites. I have already mentioned the one where they first established, where the CMS, the Church Missionary Society, first established themselves. That was in Namakoko, in Bujiri. There is another important historical site, which is in Chigwisa, in Bunya, in the Mayuge district, where the first Lusoga Bible translation was started on. And it is also said that is where H.M. Stanley based to write the letter inviting the missionaries to Uganda.
Through the work of the CMS in collaborations with Africans, especially Baganda converts, a number of congregations were established at the different mission centers, which later became church parishes, which later formed what is now known as Busoga Diocese.
The gospel was preached in collaboration with the traditional chiefs and many sites on which churches sit were donated by chiefs, by those traditional chiefs. For example, we have Gabula. He donated where St. Paul Kamuli Church is, where the headquarters for Kamuli are situated. We have the Chief Luba, who donated land where Chando Archdiaconary site is situated. We have many other chiefs who donated land here and there, and even where the diocesan headquarters, where the offices sit, where the cathedrals sit, this land was also donated by the traditional chiefs. And where the offices are situated now, it is said to have been donated as a house to the bishop, which was now translated into the offices of Busoga Diocese, but it was offered by Emulangira Lubogo.
And the first bishop of this diocese was the late Right Reverend Dr. Spiriano K. Bamose. He had an assistant bishop, and the names of the assistant bishop are the Right Reverend Nabeta Tak. He was his assistant. Also, he went to be with the Lord. And then the one who took over from Bishop Cipriano Bamose is the Right Reverend Dr. Mike Aaron Sosani Chomia. All these people I'm talking about served well the diocese. Now, from Bishop Chomia, I came in, and Bishop Chomia was the second bishop of the diocese, and the one speaking is the third bishop of this diocese. This diocese was evangelized by CMS, Church Missionary Society. And we thank God for that work, and we are still pushing on the work until Jesus Christ will come his second time.
Before Busoga Diocese was inaugurated on 13th August 1972, the current parishes that formed the diocese belonged to the Busoga Archdeaconry under Namirembe Diocese of the Province of the Church of Uganda.
Busoga Diocese. It was carved off from Namirembe Diocese on 13th August 1972. So we have that relationship with the Namirembe Diocese because it is our mother diocese.
By the time Busoga was inaugurated, it comprised of only 2 archdeaconries of Jinja and Iganga, 8 rural deaneries, 30 parishes, 170 sub-parishes, and 560 village churches. Busoga Diocese currently has 11 archdeaconries, including Jinja, Muguluka, Kamuli, Buyende, Baitambagwe, Chando, Buunga, Bujiri, Muterere, and 1 deaconry, Christ's Cathedral, which is the seat of the bishop and the headquarters of the diocese, which now has a total of 99 parishes.
I have the pleasure to inform you that Busoga Diocese, which started a long time ago in 1972 with 2 archdeaconries, that is Jinja and Iganga. As we talk now, Busoga Diocese has 11 archdeaconries. It has the deanery, 11 archdeaconries, 99 parishes, and 886 churches.
Busoga Diocese has so far seen 3 bishops, namely the late Right Reverend Cyprian Chikuniba Mose, the first bishop who served from 1972 to 1998, the Right Reverend Dr. Michael Chiomia from 2000 to 2015, and the current bishop, the Right Reverend Paul Moses Samson Naimanye, who was consecrated in 2016.
As we prepare for Uganda Martyrs Day Namugongo, this is a very big event in the whole Church of Uganda, here at home and even international, because many people come to celebrate Uganda Martyrs Day, which takes place every 3rd of June every year. It is an annual event.